welcome to my channel. This is Miss Rose Things and welcome to my channel. So today I'm actually going to do a story time, and it actually has been a while doing a story time. I hope y'all like my setup. I usually sit over there, but there's been a glare from my window every time I open the blinds, so it's like maybe I need to change up my setup. But we're going to actually do a story time today, and this story time is going to be about this app called Live Me. I want to talk about my experience on there. Why am I not on there anymore? And yeah, so in 2016 I got on the app. I was just scrolling through Instagram, didn't really know much about it, and like I made an account, right? By the time, I think I was calling myself Sexy because my real name was in there, so y'all need to know that. But yeah, and I was going by that, and I was really like broadcasting like by myself. Nobody was really coming to my live streams until I met these group of people. Now I'm gonna give them some names. Tiana and Fiona. Tiana and Fiona, they were really good people. Like, they was a few years older than me. Like, they were in their 30s, but I didn't mind that at all. Like, they was really sweet, and like we're still sort of like friends to this day. So yeah, but then I started doing my own live streams. I have different accounts. Like, that seems to be a thing with me, having different accounts, because people, stalkers, there are stalkers everywhere you go. So yeah, and I actually met the love of my life on this app. I met my ex-boyfriend on this app. I made some friends on this app. I caught an ex-boyfriend, that a boyfriend I used to have back when I was in college, on this app. Like, it was crazy. Never expected to see him again, and he was on that app. Like, it was crazy. But I think that was like, I can't remember when it was, but yeah. So and New Year's Eve 2016, I was broadcasting, and like they had this thing called the Beam. They probably call it something else now. And this dude was in there. He was talking to me. I was talking to him, flirting with him. Like, it was the deal. It was the shebang. And he turned out being my boyfriend. He was like an Uber driver and like all this stuff, but he just wasn't it. He wasn't it. Well, during I was dating this guy, I had actually met the love of my life. And, we started talking. We was just talking as friends because, I was trying to be a committed girlfriend. But it turns out that guy was just stupid and he wasn't the one for me. So, during some time I was still on this app, still talking to, I need to give him a name, Michael, okay? I was still talking to Michael, and I was on the app. I had got back together with another ex-boyfriend. He's blocked now. Like, we don't mess with each other. Stayed on this app, and like there was a lot of different experience on there. Like, I met this old lady. Like, apparently, I have drama with old ladies, and like we was getting along, we was tight, we was friends, but after some time it just wasn't it. Like, she was crazy. Baby,
whatever she gets, she deserves for that.
Like, I'm not being funny. She was crazy. Like, she was in the water trying to, say she was going to hurt herself, and he was trying to stop her and all this stuff. So had to get away from that. So that was another person I met and got rid of. And then I met this lady, she kind of reminded me of a stripper, because
You know why I'm dancing? If I have to dance and swallow my pride so I could put food on the...
She kind of looked like one, but she seemed cool. We was getting it on, being friends. One time, this is how I broke my iPad. Honestly, this app is responsible for my iPad being cracked, and why I switched over to the Kindles, because the Kindles don't break. Well, at least for me. But I was watching this girl's broadcast, and I was like dancing right here. Last year, I think, and like my iPad just cracked, and I was watching this girl's live, and I can't remember what happened. Like, we just didn't get along anymore, and we stopped talking. So pretty much after her, I would go on the app, but then I started to realize I don't like the app anymore. I got an awesome guy out of it. I spent some money on this app. Like, I really did. Like, I would send people gifts, and I aimed one day to send somebody a castle. Like, I really wanted to, but I felt kind of dumb giving my money to an app, because yeah, the only app that was actually worth giving money to was VLO, so I could edit my videos. Like, that is a good app. Even if y'all just get the regular version, it's still a good app. But yeah, back to the story. The app has changed like so much throughout the years. Like, I actually follow, I don't know if there was a YouTube couple first, then live me, but I followed them on YouTube. They're called Slice and Rice. Like, it's a Korean girl and black guy. Like, I like that concept. And yeah, the app got boring. Like, they started adding more features, like the multi-beam and like trivia games and all this stuff, and I just wasn't into it. So I did go live one last time. I can't remember, it was this year, I remember, and it just wasn't the same anymore. So I deleted it, and I have not been back on this app since. But yeah, I think that app for introduced me to Michael. Like, Michael's the one. So you're watching, hey baby. But yeah, that is it for this story time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me, is there like any broadcasting apps that y'all have been on, like Periscope or something like that? Any crazy experiences you've had? I want to know. But I'll see y'all.